Now, here's the MLB Bro TV show, the best from MLBBro.com with Rob Parker. Let's go.
Sponsored by Hidden Soul. For the most exclusive kicks on the planet, go to hiddensoul.com. Welcome to the weekend. There were so many great stories on MLBBro.com this past week. In case you missed some, we'll take a look back. Let's start here. Malik Wright caught up with Oakland A's infielder Josh Harrison.
MLBBro.com here with outfielder Josh. Outfield, infield, everything, man. Josh Harrison from the Oakland A's. How you doing, Josh?
I'm good, man.
Good. Okay, so you came over from the Nationals in the trade deadline. Just talk about how you're getting acclimated to your new team. You're in a new situation, playoff race in now.
It's been as smooth as a transition I could have asked for, especially going from, as you mentioned, Washington, D.C. all the way to Oakland, cross country. Had to pick up and leave my family, my wife and kids across country. Never an easy transition, but this clubhouse has made it easy. They're a good group of guys, play with some energy. They have fun, and they welcome me with open arms. So my transition, I probably couldn't have asked for an easier transition with a group of guys like what I've been with.
All right, now during your time in D.C. and Pittsburgh, you played with Josh Bell. You guys dealt with a lot of injuries, but you two were two of the mainstays in the lineup. Just talk about your relationship and how it's grown through the years.
It's grown a lot, man. I got to see him even before he was a rookie. I got to see him, in big league camp coming up, and then, to see his career progress from, being in big league camp as a young guy and coming up contributing, and then being traded to D.C. We played a few years together, and I know people have said the same about me, that I've played with as a young guy, that it's nice to see people's careers, come full circle and take off. And, I was glad to be a part of him growing up, because, he can play. And just from Pittsburgh to D.C., I've seen him grow so much, not only as a player, on the field, but also off the field. And those are things that we don't take lightly, because relationships in this game are something that we all hold near to us. And to see him come up and do what he's doing is something that I enjoy seeing, man.
This week's homeboy was Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge. And man, is he swinging a hot bat. Judge has hit in 5 of his last 6 games. He's batting .417, going 10 for 24 with 3 home runs and 11 RBI. In the most watched regular season game in the last 16 years, Aaron Judge's power was on display in the Field of Dreams game. He had 2 home runs, including a 9th inning 2-run job that got the Yankees back in the game. Aaron Judge's hot bat has the New York Yankees back in the wild card race. That's why he's this week's homeboy. On Debatable with Mark Gray, Antonio Scott joined him and talked about the marketing of MLB Bros.
Is MLB marketing its new addition?
I still don't think they're doing it properly. MLB has to find a way to connect Major League Baseball or specifically black ball players more to the hip hop culture. That's the way you're going to do it. Do I have the answer on how they're going to do that? Not specifically. I'm a creative person, but I'm not that creative per se. But that's the bottom line. That's something that they haven't been able to do, I would say, extensively. I don't want to say unsuccessfully, because, of course, you have some rappers out there that bring up, ball players in their lyrics, et cetera. But to find a way to, come up, create shows, create, commercials that connect the black ball players with, hip hop and some of the hip hop artists that are out there these days. And I think that's the way you're going to have to do it. You know what I mean? And you're going to have to see more, commercials. You're going to have to see more, like I said, maybe even more podcasts and things to that nature around that connect both hip hop artists and black ball players.
My thought is, well, hell to the no. They haven't been marketing black baseball players for about 25 or 30 years right now, so they forgot the deal. And to your point, it does need to market more to the mainstream hip-hop culture.
On Take That, Brandon Carr highlights Tristan Mackenzie's near no-hitter.
Tristan Mackenzie of the Cleveland Guardians came to Detroit on Sunday and tamed the Tigers.
Right.
Bro flirted with perfection as he struck out a career-high 11 batters.
Swing and a
He had a 3-ball count on just 3 hitters.
Fastball blew it by him.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was definitely fired up after getting that strikeout in the 7th. Just happy to be a part of the game of baseball. I feel like there's so much to love, and just being a part of history, being around and getting the opportunity to face Miggy when he has an opportunity to hit 500 it was huge for me.
He had a perfect game through 8,
he strikes him out.
but he gave up the first hit of the game on his 100th pitch. Though he had lost the perfect game bid in the 8th, Mackenzie had just the 4th scoreless one-hitter, where a Guardian pitcher also had 0 walks and double-digit strikeouts in team history. Mackenzie sparked so much electricity on the mound on Sunday that our power here in Detroit finally came back on.
Blue Jays second baseman Marcus Semien deserves to get paid. That's the pushback from Mark Gray.
Marcus Semien got a 1-year deal from the Toronto Blue Jays, and if he continues to trend as he is right now, boy, he's looking at a big payday come this offseason. I'm Mark Gray with a pushback on the Blue Jays second baseman for MLBBro.com. Marcus Semien picked the right time to bet on himself, taking a 1-year deal from the Toronto Blue Jays to prove that he is worthy of a big payday and a long-term contract. The Blue Jays second baseman right now is trending towards 30 home runs to perhaps as many as 120 RBIs. Hall of Fame average totals if you look at those who are in Cooperstown. Now, the problem with Semien is that he's dwarfed by the personality of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the all-star most valuable player. But the Blue Jays wouldn't be a factor in, at the very least, the American League wildcard hunt, or no matter how you look at it, they're still a player in the American League East Division race. So over the last 6 weeks of the season, the ball is literally in Semien's hands. Continue to hit with power, and play a solid second base for a team that's rising in the standings. You too, my friend, could get a big long-term payday come this offseason.
Charles Younger introduces us to the latest MLB bro pitching for the Dodgers, Andre Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Los Angeles Dodgers called up prospect Andre Jackson, and there is another MLB bro that has made the show. I'm Charles Younger. Jackson is a flamethrower with 81 strikeouts, over 71 and a third innings, with a 5-2 record and a 3.28 ERA between his stops in AA Tulsa and AAA Oklahoma City. With his parents in attendance, and yes, Ms. Jackson, your son is for real. Jackson pitched 4 innings against the Pittsburgh Pirates on Monday, August 16th for his big league debut, allowed 2 hits over 4 innings with 5 strikeouts, but managed to walk 4 batters. If Jackson could learn how to take command and control of his pitches, the Dodgers just added another elite arm to the already stocked rotation as the Dodgers drive for October. And now another MLB bro has made the show. For MLBBro.com, I'm Charles Younger.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rob Parker. We'll see you again next weekend. And all week long, check in on MLBBro.com for the best coverage of black and brown major leaguers.